What's up guys, Teddy Striker here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you a fight that I had with Ciryl Gane, as he is coming back at UFC 285 in 2 weeks, and in my opinion he's going to be the heavyweight champion by the end of that pay-per-view card. Now he's going up against the greatest of all time, Jon Jones. With or without PEDs, Jon Jones can't deny that his skills, his athleticism, and his fight IQ, it makes him the best fighter in MMA of all time. And now he's finally moving up to heavyweight against the best heavyweight striker of all time in Ciryl Gane. Like the way he moves, his speed, his accuracy, his shot selection makes him the best striker in the heavyweight division of all time. My opinion, I'm a huge fan of Ciryl Gane. For one, he's from France. He puts on really exciting, good performances. I am a fan of guys who just can make things look. I don't want to be disrespectful and say easy, but they make it look simple. Whereas he'll touch his opponents, make them miss. Dude, without seeming like it's that hard, But he's a great fighter. He's dealt with guys that were big hitters. Obviously, he's gone up against guys like Derek Lewis, Francis Ngannou, Tai Tuivasa, Jairzinho Rozenstruik as well, Junior Dos Santos, even though he was leaving his prime, but quite a bit of good competition in that weight class. And Jon Jones, obviously, his resume is second to none. He's got so many legends on there. But the problem is, when people look at this fight, they tend to think, Ngannou just took down Gane. He just was able to manhandle him. It was like he was just tossing, ragdolling him. But Ngannou is arguably the strongest, in terms of pure force, he probably has the most in the UFC, the pure power. So I'm pretty sure he could have ragdolled anyone, if they weren't expecting it, and obviously if they're just going into the fight thinking, Ngannou's I just gotta avoid his punches and dance around them. He was even able to take down Stipe Miocic, and the reason he did that is because both of them were not expecting it. So he showed his strength. He's got decent technique, and they were the fact that they weren't expecting it made a huge difference. When guys have time to train and prepare for a certain style versus when they don't, it's gonna make it seem like, maybe his takedowns weren't as good. For example, Conor McGregor, he was able to defend the first takedown of Khabib Nurmagomedov, but the first time Dustin Poirier shot a takedown in the second fight, Dustin Poirier took him down. Does that mean Poirier's a better grappler? No. It just means that it was a difference in preparation. You're expecting one. And another thing as well is that in Jon Jones' last 2 fights, Thiago Santos and Dominic Reyes, you can make a strong case that he lost both those fights. And, the main thing about those 2 fights is that Jon Jones was pressuring forward. He was trying to cut them off and put pressure on them. But he was getting outstruck, outlanded, and just out-hustled essentially. And Ciryl Gane is going to be on the back foot in this fight. He's going to be dancing around, using his footwork. And also Jon Jones. Also his opponents, they tend to target his legs, because they claim that he has skinny legs. And one of Ciryl Gane's main weapons is his leg kicks. So he's going to be dancing around. Already he might have a speed advantage. But Jon Jones could have one too, because I just think that, given that he's older and put on more weight, so I can make him slower. But sure, it could be so relatively close. But I do think that Jon Jones is going to be eating a lot of leg kicks, getting hit, getting frustrated, and I don't think he's going to be able to just bully Ciryl Gane on the ground, because we have to remember this is a heavyweight, and there is stories that Jon Jones was just ragdolling heavyweights back in his day. But I just feel in this time, Ciryl Gane knows what's gonna happen. He's gonna be sharp on the feet as well. And I feel like in the striking, I don't think, based on Jon Jones's last two performances, I don't see like 3 years later at heavyweight and being able to like definitively beat him, beat Ciryl Gane. Like I don't see that happening. But I will make more detailed breakdown and prediction a couple days before the fight. But this is just my prediction for now. But I will have a way more detailed prediction. And in my last video, I did predict Jessica Andrade should win. That was bad, but going forward, I will try my best to make more accurate prediction.